Hi, I'm Nick Holtzman. This is my wife, Myra De La Paz. We are the owners of Fit Pro MKE. We are a downtown Milwaukee personal training gym. We also offer fitness classes and yoga. This is our son, Nico. He's 12. This is Lemmy. He's 9. And this is our daughter, Iomi, and she is 6. Once we were forced to close our gym down, we had to make an immediate transition over to online personal training. Basically what that was instead of us meeting in the gym setting, you're in your living room, we're in our living room, and we're using a video conferencing app like Zoom or even FaceTime, Skype, whatever is your preference. And we would put people through those still the best workouts possible, but it's just them in their living room and we're in ours doing it. And I know, Myra, you've been doing that with your yoga class too. And
yeah, it brings a little bit of, what has surprised us in this situation, that, as much as I've talked about how our gym is very intimate and we get this like great community, it's making that because people are in the comfort of their own home. They've created this like sanctuary to still get their workouts in, the yoga classes. Now we're just trying to find just a little bit more innovative ways to enhance everybody's workout and still being in the confines of their home.
Myra and I are going to show you a 7 exercise sequence that is going to work every single muscle group in your body. It's going to be strength, cardio, and core. So 7 exercises. Exercise number 1 is a squat. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you a modified version involving a chair. Keep your hands in like this. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart, and you're going to go into a squat, sitting back in a chair, legs parallel with the ground and coming up. So in real time, it looks like this. Modified version, if you have knee issues or anything like that, just grab a regular chair, go from a seated position, push through the heels, stand up tall, and that's all you need to do. That's exercise number 1.
All right, so exercise number 2, we're gonna go into alternating forward lunges. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this, both modified and a little bit more advanced. So I'm gonna first start off with the modified version. Again, you just need that chair again, as you did with the squats to modify. So from here, you're going into a back lunge and then stepping together. So I'm gonna give you a side view as well. So I'm holding onto that chair, going back and together, back and together. Making sure to push through that front heel as you come back into standing. Without it, I'm going into that forward lunge. I'm using my hands either for balance on waist or right in front of me. I'm going down, finding that 90 degree, pushing back from the heel, and then ready for that next leg. Taking it down and out, making sure to keep shoulders rolled back. We're in that tall position and eyes on the horizon.
We got the legs nice and warmed up here, so now we're gonna get some upper body going. So I'm gonna use my yoga mat. If you don't have a mat at your house, a simple towel works just fine. I'm gonna show you the advanced version, which is just a traditional push-up, up like this, taking your chest all the way to the ground and pushing up, just like that. Modified version is on your knees. Now everybody's done a push-up, so I'm not showing anything new here, but nonetheless, one of the most effective exercises out there, when you're doing a modified push-up, make sure you take your entire body down to the ground with you, all right? That is exercise number 3.
So exercise number 4, we're gonna go into a crunch. So you can bring out a mat or a beach towel, even a blanket will do. We're gonna go ahead, take it down to the ground, and let's set your feet out about, I would say hip width apart. Make sure that weight is positioned in through the arch and heels. Then from here, I'm taking my hands, interlacing the fingers or a little bit apart. You don't wanna squeeze or press into the head, you just want them light for support. Elbows go out to the side. I'm gazing straight up to the ceiling here. Now, as I start to crunch up, I want to make sure I have a space between my chin and chest, size of a fist or an apple here. As I start to crunch up, I'm pushing that lower back into the ground and I'm lifting straight up and down. So it's not so important about the height. It's about keeping that lower back flush to the ground here. As I lift, I'm exhaling up, inhaling down, and down, and down.
All right, exercise number 5. We worked the legs, we worked the upper body, we worked the core, we worked the abs, I should say. Now we're gonna get the lower back, because part of the core is the abs, and then also the lower back. This one gets to your lower back. So I'm going to take it back down to my mat. My knees are bent, my feet are flat on the ground, so are my hands. And you're going to start in your bottom position, and you're going to exhale and bring your hips up like that. 1, 2, 3, and so on like that. That's exercise number 5.
Exercise number 6, we're going to get the heart rate up and work our cardiovascular. So this is a jumping jack. From here, we're going to go out with our arms and down with our arms, and the legs are going to do the same thing at the same time. So we're taking it out and in, then adding that rhythm, giving yourself an up tempo, eyes still on the horizon, and jumping it out. Modified version is you're going into a tap, bring it back home, tap, bring it back home. And same thing, you can give yourself that up tempo, moving from side to side.
All right, this is exercise number 7. By now we've worked every single muscle group in the body. We've gotten the legs, we've gotten the upper body, we've gotten the core. We're gonna finish off, and we got some cardio in there too. We're gonna finish off with a plank hold on the ground, okay? So I'm gonna show you the version of it. If you have a stopwatch on your phone, use that. So this is the plank like that. You're just gonna be on your forearms. Make sure your back is straight, tabletop position, drawing your abs towards the ceiling. Modified version, you can go on your knees like that, extend your arms completely, and hold like this, okay? Our hopes for the future is that when this does come back to normal again, and it will, we want to make sure that people take their fitness to another level, a higher level, because they've already been keeping their body and mind strong to get through all this.
I think we're also realizing too that, during this time, there is a lot of mental strength, right? And it really applies to our workouts too, where sometimes you feel like, oh, I just can't do that last rep. And so it's more up here than it is physical at times. So I think, like Nick was saying, we're gonna come back with this level of strength of just like, I have to do this. I have to do this for my body. Look what it did for me during the time that it was really challenging. And so if we can apply this to your workouts, to your regular daily life, I think it's just going to change this sense of strength, hope, all of this, and it's just going to take it, like Nick was saying, to an even better level, stronger level of health, wellness, both mind and body, for sure.
Right. Now is not the time to slow down. If anything, we got to ramp it up. So we're doing it from our home, right, guys?
Yeah.
There's no excuses. We're going to keep you working out.
Yeah.